Oh, hey. Welcome. Testing. There we go. Okay. Hello, Goo, Manga. I am live. I am a living. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is anybody out there? If there are any survivors left. Anyway, how is everybody today? I don't think we're going to do any Roblox gaming today. I kind of want to go back to some basics here. As you can tell, I've been posting quite a bit lately. I've been trying to get as much watch hours and focus on my channel as I can. You are surviving. You are a survivor. It's just you and Manga today. Goo and Manga. Manga Goo. There you go. Manga Goo. That sounds like some weird thing, right? I was going to take the kids out earlier to go for a walk. I was going to make a video.
We have to go to our mom.
676 Loywin. Hello.
We have to go to our mom's house.
Yeah. She says she has to go to her mom's house. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just trying to think of ideas, you know. The name of this stream is I Have a Dream. And I thought it was kind of appropriate for this month because it's Black History Month. DeGoat Games. Hello. So, you know, I was looking at some of the other channels earlier and I'm like, Smith XYZ, hello. I'm going to eat dinner. Be right back. Okay, well, thanks for dropping by and go eat some dinner. I flew to Florida. I'm building a car and build a boat also watching you. Okay, well, there you go. Liquid Honor, welcome. Hey. My dream is to become a... yeah, me too. I don't know. I'm 48 and I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. I guess I'm still trying to figure it out. Christina Lewis, what's up? To become a pilot. Okay. That's a good, that's going to be the question of this stream. What do you want to do? What is your dream? What is your dream? Go ahead and give me the answer to that. My dream is to be successful. I don't have to be super rich or super famous, but just be successful at whatever I do and be able to provide for my family. My day is good. How's yours? XYZ. Yeah. What? Zach Gowan. Wow. Everybody's popping in today. I flew to somewhere that starts with a N and it's a country in Europe. Naples? I don't know. Europe and it starts with an N. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm not good with geography. Where you can post about Master Chul or his channel? On YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. To become a streamer and entertain people. There you go, right? You know, I don't have to be one that has millions of followers, but it'd be cool if I had, you know, 500,000, enough where I could do this full time and not work at another job. And this could be my job. And I could go around and travel and make videos. And this would be my job, just YouTube. How cool would that be? What do you do for a living? Oh, I make YouTube videos. Really? That's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people can say that. Norway. There you go. I would have never thought of that. You think so, right? Because Norway is pretty famous, but I would have never thought of Norway. I want to become an anime artist. Well, that's cool. Definitely. If you're really into drawing and anime, I think that would be an awesome thing. Kid. Your dream is to be a kid or have a kid? I'm not sure why you said kid. Volts, hey, hello, welcome. If you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe for me. It would be greatly appreciated. And it helps get my channels noticed by YouTube. Goo D9. What? Anyway, what do you guys want to do for your life? What dreams do you have? What goals do you have? You know, I've been trying to brainstorm some ideas for this channel, and I really need to get out there and do something crazy. You know, I mean, obviously within reason, but in order for this channel to really get a jump up, I'm gonna have to do something that attracts people. You know, that makes it stand out from everybody else. I think that's the hard part is, you know, how many hours do you want to see me sitting here in my living room streaming about pretty much just regular stuff? You know, you look at like guys like Mr. Beast. He doesn't do a lot of streaming, but he makes a lot of videos and he gives away a lot of stuff, and other people do crazy things. I mean, I don't want to become like one of those YouTubers that are, you know, breaking things or jumping into a pool full of Jello, or that's all I got left is, you know, just doing something crazy. But sometimes it helps to get attention, right? You know what I mean? You want to get attention to your channel. You want to get a name, a brand. Sometimes you got to be a little crazy. I drew a pretty good drawing of your favorite Naruto character. Awesome. See, that's why I wish we could see each other's videos, because then you could show me or something. Unfortunately, I can't see that. I want to go to France. Meet me there on February 14th, 2021. I want a Valentine. That's pretty cool. You could probably do that since you're already there, pretty much. I don't know, like, you know, what do you want to do? Career, travel. You want to have a kid? You want to start a family? You want to get married? You want to get divorced? You want to sing at the national anthem at a ball game? What is your dream? What have you always wanted to do with your life? I mean, besides being a famous YouTuber or an anime artist or a pilot. Pilot is a good one too. Gaming videos. There you go. See, I thought about trying to do the Streamlabs and the OBS, but then it's like, I don't want to stream, you know, gaming streams all the time. I mean, I'm not really into gaming that much. I mean, playing Roblox here and there is fun, but I don't want to do that all the time. That's definitely not the niche I want to have for this channel. Giving away something maybe people would like that. Well, obviously, yeah, for sure, Manga. I mean, as you can tell from Mr. Beast videos, people love getting things for free, obviously. But I think part of that is maybe you could focus that once you get the attention and get enough people to your channel, then channel that for something good, you know, positive, giving money to people who need money, helping out people who need help. I think that would be something admirable. That'd be something I could stand behind and be like, that's awesome. You know, definitely like being able to help people would be a fun thing, and making a career of that. I'm 8K miles away, 8,000 miles away. You are very far away from us. But I'll tell you what, it's probably a lot prettier there than it is here in Oregon. It's not bad today. It's not raining or cloudy or anything. I mean, it's just kind of normal day, I guess. Still eating these things. Cheesecake Kit Kats. I know, that's crazy, right? Cheesecake Kit Kats. Daytona 500. Okay. I've never been a big Daytona 500 person, but I'm not, kind of grew up in a non-sports family. But that seems like it'd be fun. I know my dad was really into, what's the other one? Not the Daytona, the Indianapolis. Is that what it's called? Or I don't know. What is the other big famous one? He used to watch all that, like NASCAR, I guess. Will you be in the US so you can watch it? Because I don't think I can watch it on international channels. I'm going to France on February 12th and go to Daytona on the 14th. Nice. Well, see, that's something exciting. That sounds like something fun to do. I mean, in April, my time rolls over at work, and I get 5 weeks of vacation, and I have no idea what I'd like to do. No idea where I want to go. But I definitely would like to do some vacations this year. I wanted to get back up north to Vancouver, Canada. But, you know, the thing of it is I'm not positive, but I think a lot of the countries right now are quarantining you if you travel for 14 days. And 14 days is a long time to be stuck in a hotel or not being able to go anywhere until you can get out. So I can't afford to go to Canada and stay in a hotel for 14 days before I leave. I mean, that's quite a bit of time. Anyway, you can't go to Canada until you drive to Alaska. I would like to go to Alaska. That would be fun. Probably I would rather want to do like a cruise to Alaska, though, versus to driving to Alaska. Yeah, I mean, you know, traveling, of course, is a big thing. A lot of people like traveling, and especially if you have the opportunity to travel right now with COVID going on. You know, this is what I say, you know, be safe. But, you know, you can't live your life in fear and hide in your house all the time and not go out because you're scared to go out. You know, wear a mask, be careful. Don't go around to large crowds. You know, it can be hard. You know, I work in a place where there's a lot of people, but, you know, obviously we're all required to wear masks and stuff, but it can be a little nerve wracking if you already have kind of anxiety about being in crowds. Close the shooting since my dad on that. Actually, your Roblox vid got a lot of views. Yeah, the Roblox one did pretty well. Shooting range owner since my dad owned one, but I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to say, because sometimes you say something kind of ridiculous, and I'm like, not sure if you're what it is you're trying to say. So I'm trying to buffer that before I say that out loud, because I don't want to say something ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if you're making up stories or if you're telling the truth, because it's hard to tell sometimes. I mean, there was a girl in here who said she got a Ferrari or some Lamborghini or some weird thing, and then she was saying how she had all this money and was like, okay. Kind of hard to believe that people would jump onto a stream, especially somebody like, no offense to myself, but I'm not a big time YouTuber. Why would you be hanging out on my channel if you're so super rich? Killer, welcome. Zach Gower. Yeah, come on down to Portland. Goo can tell you. He's been here. There was one time when there was a guy named Boogie Down Production, and he was in Portland, and Goo was in Portland. All three of us were in Portland at the same time. Nothing really exciting going on in Portland. But, you know, it's nice to travel and visit new places. Okay, I've got nothing next week. How far do you live from Portland? If you live in Washington, that's not too bad. I remember there was somebody here who lives in Washington. That's just a little ways, but what should I ask? I don't know. What do you want to ask? What is your dream? What do you want to do? What would you like to accomplish in your life? Yeah, popcorn. Okay. I'm from Chicago. Okay, well, that's a little ways from Portland. Like 15 minutes from the O'Hare. You saw a bunch of people protesting? That's probably not very uncommon these days. There was some people protesting because they wanted the schools to open back up. Trust me, I got 3 kids on online schooling. It's a challenge, but it's a challenge because it's like, do you want them to go back to school? Is that safe? Or would you rather just keep doing the online schooling for now? How long is it going to be before the world is safe to go out again? I mean, even with some of the vaccinations going out now and everything, it's going to take a while. And I don't think the world is ever really going to go back to being normal, you know, whatever normal was before. Become a successful YouTuber. There you go. I mean, right? That seems like a fun job. Like, you get to do something fun, something creative. You get to connect with people. I mean, that seems like it'd be a really good thing to do. God. Oh, well, thank you, God, for gracing us with your presence today. What is your dream for us people here on Earth, God? What is your goal for us? What would you like to see us achieve? The Chicago Public Schools are fighting with the board about imprint. Yeah, see? You know what I mean? Everywhere, it's the same thing. People want the schools to open, and people don't want the schools to open because, you know, even if it's not a risk to the children, it could be a risk to the teachers. If I was a teacher, I don't think I'd want the school to reopen. I mean, that's kind of scary. Whereas kids maybe not able to get sick as much as adults, but they could be carriers. So you think about hundreds of kids running around the school. How well do kids wear masks? You know what I mean? Like, my kids wear masks because I tell them that they need to wear that. And I monitor to make sure they wear it correctly. But if you had hundred of kids walking around a school, how are you going to police all these little kids wearing masks? Like, that's going to be really difficult. And if they're carriers for the virus and they can give the virus to adults, and these adults could have the risk of getting seriously ill or dying, is that a risk you want to take for being a teacher? I don't think that's a very fair thing to do to the teachers. Hello, Grace Games. Welcome. You just finished your Zoom. Welcome. The dream is still alive, people. The dream is still alive. You know, we're just going to keep the grind going, and eventually we're going to hit something that makes us like successful, you know, little by little. Or have you heard of the new U.S. school board manager, Eric Shun? His son is Dixon Sider, and he is in the military. I'm not familiar with that. No, Giggly Gem. And also welcome, Giggly Gem. My goal is for all of you to strive to be better, to learn to set aside conflicts and differences and come together as individuals. Well, thank you, God. That is a very good message. I appreciate that. That is very positive and uplifting. We as human beings could use some uplifting things these days because there's just a lot of fighting among the people over everything, you know? Yeah, that is very good, good piece of advice, God. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you for dropping in. What is going on here? Mom watches Master Chul. I tell Daddy Mom watches Master Chul. Tell Daddy Mom watches. I will tell Daddy. Okay. I don't know what all that is, but I'm guessing you're saying that everybody watches my channel or something of that sort. What is downwards? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Manga, you're bored. That's what I'm saying. These streams, you know, sometimes there's not a lot going on. We're just talking and hanging out. You know, that's the thing with the gaming streams. At least you're playing a game, but you know, that's why we got to figure out something exciting we can do or something that's more interesting. Give me some ideas, Manga. What would you like to see besides me playing Roblox all the time or me playing some kind of game? What would be something interesting, or what are other YouTubers that you like to watch, Manga? What are things that you like to watch that you think are entertaining? What about the new leader of Bhutan? Her name is Urinator? I don't know what that is. Not familiar with world politics on that on a bigger scale like that. Sun is. I'm not sure if you're being serious or you're trying to make us say something weird, because I feel like the more I read your messages, they sound like something weird. So I'm kind of wondering if you're putting us on here, but I don't really know about a lot of world politics. I try to just keep up with things locally first, and then, but I'm not sure if you're putting us on. I think you're kind of joking us, right?
What is this, Dad?
It's Kit Kat, cheesecake Kit Kat.
Cheesecake Kit Kat. Can I try?
You can try it. Well, don't put it back here if you don't like it. You got to throw it away then. Just tastes like white chocolate.
Yummy.
It's free. What is free? Oh, thank you for your awesome stream. Making me happy. Yes, thanks being for you. I hope you have a good year. Guys, stay positive. And but everyone, please step to him.
Cheesecake Kit Kat.
She's eating the cheesecake Kit Kat. Why you insult my country? What country are you from, Giggly Gem? Are you from? You haven't said your country, unless you're from Bhutan. Bhutan. Well, certainly in the age of the internet, we can actually verify that very easily. I mean, we could just go leader of Bhutan and we could see what pops up. Bhutan. Leader of Bhutan. Which is weird because when you type in the leader of Bhutan, all that shows up is this guy. And his name is not Yuri. His name is Lotte Tessering, something like that. I don't see anybody with a name like that. All these people are like, yeah, I mean, I kind of figured that was the case anyway, just because when I reread it kind of in my head a few times, I'm like, this sounds like it's something like you're trying to trick me into saying something not appropriate. And then if you're going to throw out random facts, well, all we got to do is Google that and we can verify if that's true or not. And there is no leader of Bhutan named that, which was my estimation at this point anyway. My guess is either you're under the age of 10 or you're just really bored and trying to cause some kind of funny thing for you. I don't know. Maybe that's entertaining for you. Trolls. See, this would be a good case for having a moderator, right? But I guess I am the only moderator, so I could moderate him. Exactly, Popcorn. Thank you. That's exactly what I found. When the age of fact checking, right? You can't just post anything you want because there's fact checking now. And then, of course, the people who are posting ridiculous things are mad because they're like, don't question my weird stories. But then it's like, oh, by the way, this person is posting something that is not true. And then they get mad because they want you to believe it's true. Facts, Goo. That's right. Can't beat the facts. Anyway, besides that little hoopla, if I meet you, you will, I get mod. Okay. Well, we still got to get together one of these times. It hasn't happened yet. Maybe one time when you're back on this side of the country. We should have done some when you were here in Oregon, like literally when you were sitting down the street. That was crazy because even if it was just for a picture, that would have been funny. What do you say? You want M&Ms?
No.
I don't know.
No, I have another one.
Oh, I see. You can have that one. That's it. Get out of here. Get out of here, kid. Dang kids. They always want your food. My mom lives in your apartment. I think she does. Yeah. Who is your mom? Okay. Well, I guess that wouldn't really matter because I wouldn't know who that is anyway, but I might. I know a few people who live in these apartments. I don't know very many. Goody 9. Goody 9. Manga, you're quiet today. What's going on with you? Usually you're my biggest supporter. Today you're just kind of hiding out in the background there. It's been kind of quiet today. Not a lot going on. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's right. You're building a boat. I forgot that. You're actually pretty good at that game. Uh-huh. I don't know what to ask. Yeah, I know. Sometimes that's what these streams are kind of hard for me. It's like I don't really know what to talk about, and we're sitting around try to make a subject, and if there's not a lot of people in the room, there's not a lot of people asking questions or a lot of interaction. There's only 4 of us according to this. I think there's only actually 3 of us, me, you, and Goo. What country do you live in? I live in the United States. I live in Oregon in the United States. And, Popcorn's still here. He's popping still. Oh, not popping. The other word that looks like popping, which I'm not going to say here. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty quiet today. The last few streams have been kind of pretty chill. Even when we were playing Roblox or something, there was only like 2 or 3 people on. And Volts is still here. He's hanging out. He's waiting for something to happen also. He's like, when is this thing going to start popping? Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes not a lot of people here. It's about 3:30 on an afternoon here on a Wednesday afternoon. A lot of people are either at school or homework or doing work, or depending what time zone you're in, it might be pretty late. I've been trying to come up with some ideas to do some fun things, and I don't know. The streams are getting harder for me, I don't know how these people stream like over and over and over again. It's like, what do you talk about? What do you do for that time? Unless you have something that you're doing like a contest or a giveaway or something like that. I feel like it's kind of hard to just stream all the time, because then I'm not generally a very talkative person, so it's hard for me to talk a lot. Christina something, I cannot pronounce your name, and you wrote something that I don't know what that is. Hello, welcome, Christina. If you're new here to the channel, please hit that subscribe and like button. Much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, food reviews. I guess if you're doing stuff that are live, you could do things that are like, try to do something interactive, I guess, That's why I kind of like just making regular videos, because you make the regular video, you post it up, and people watch it, It's difficult to do the live streams and all the time. I'm gonna try and do some streams outside. I think that would be fun. Like, I don't mean outside, like outside, but just outside my apartment, when I was doing the car stream, at least it was kind of funny because the people were like, oh, well, at least you're doing something outside your living room, and it's just me sitting here, something different to look at. But yeah, food reviews, I don't know, electronic reviews, book reviews, movie reviews, a lot of those things you could do, if you had a theme. But I think the different part is, if you're doing something that's interactive, then you're kind of expected to interact with people, right? If you're just doing a review, I could make a video about that. I could be like, these Kit Kats are really tasty. I love these Kit Kats. They have a hint of caramel flavor, and they taste like white chocolate. Go out and buy these Kit Kats. They're delicious. You know what I mean? I guess you could do a product review or something like that, but you don't really need to do something interactive. You could just make a video of that. What kind of chair do I use? Oh, I don't know. I mean, this is just a chair I bought at Costco. You can't really see it. Do you guys know this guy, Daredevil? The man without fear. That's my favorite comic book character. Not the Ben Affleck version. I did not like that one. Definitely the Netflix version. The Netflix version is amazing. The comic books are amazing. The movie with Ben Affleck, no, not good. Well, for 30 minutes and getting 15 likes, I'm still pretty impressed. I mean, it's been pretty quiet today. We might end the stream a little early because I kind of have some other things I need to take care of. But I'm trying to come up with some new ideas, some fun things. We're still going to do the giveaway close to the Chinese New Year. So make sure you hang out on these streams because you don't want to miss the giveaways. We're going to do a big giveaway. Yes, he is bad to the bone. Okay, well, thank you. I do like Daredevil, yes. Now, I could do comic book reviews or something, but I don't know how entertaining that is. Everybody's like, oh, you need to do a niche. You need to do one topic. But, how many times do you want to talk about one thing all the time? I mean, I love Star Trek, but if I had a channel just about Star Trek 24/7, would you want to watch that? Just my favorite episodes, different Star Trek things I like, different characters. Oh, wait, I would watch that. Actually, I'm surprised I don't belong to a channel that is like that. I need to subscribe to a Star Trek channel. I'm using an OP glitch and build a boat. We're okay. I know. That game was actually kind of fun, but after about 50 times of going down the river, I mean, Daredevil. I know they need to... has anybody here seen the Netflix version of Daredevil? If you haven't and you like Daredevil, check it out because it is amazing. It is crazy. If you like the Daredevil, I would recommend watching The Punisher also. There's your review there for Netflix shows that I really like. Daredevil is definitely one of the more favorite ones I've watched in recent years. So what are you up to today, Mountain Grizzly fan? Besides hanging out on my very quiet stream. Does anybody here like macaroni and cheese? I just made some homemade mac and cheese for my kids last night, actually. And my daughter, she's like, unless it's yellow and it comes from Kraft, that's the only kind she likes to eat. She didn't even touch this mac and cheese. But the funny thing is, I was at a friend's house a couple years ago, and they had this mac and cheese, and they have never forgotten it. It has become famous for them. All mac and cheeses are compared to that mac and cheese. Every variation of mac and cheese I've tried to make since then, with 5 different cheeses, extra cheese, fat noodles, everything has been compared to this mac and cheese. It is like the pinnacle of mac and cheese for them. And I think that's the thing. It's like, never lived that down. Yeah. Well, on that note, actually, I'm going to go eat some mac and cheese. Anyway, guys, we're going to call it a night. Seems like people are getting a little bored here anyway, and there's not a lot going on tonight, which I apologize for, but that's the nature of streams, Not all of them are going to be super exciting. And that's kind of why I wanted to go back to making videos, just because unless there's something exciting going on the streams, it's kind of hard to entertain people for a long time. Duly be like God Barry Lay that one day. You do look like Barry Lay. Tell scary stories. Cool Dragoners plays. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, that's the reason I didn't really want to do streams anyway, because the whole idea of sitting on the stream, talking and interacting seemed a bit challenging for me since I'm not really a talkative person. Kind of goes against my nature to have to interact and be talkative. But, if I can ever get that stupid Streamlab thing to work, that would be great, because I feel like that would be more entertaining, is I could interact and we could play at the same time. It's not very entertaining to people jumping in on the stream and they're looking at me, looking down at my phone. You know what I mean? So I really want to get that to work. There's a guy at my work who streams, so I'm going to try and ask him for some help and some pointers on that. I have a dream that one day I get a few hundred people on my stream, right? And there would never be a boring stream because there would be hundreds of people. I have a dream one day I don't have to work 40 hours a week. Are you starting a gaming channel? Nice. Lots and lots of gaming channels out there, though. It's a tough gig for sure. All right. Well, I'm going to head out. I got to finish some stuff real quick here.
Bye.
Grace says bye. Thanks you guys dropping in and everything. And we'll try to do something more entertaining next time. All right. This is Master Chul out.